सम्माननीय अतिथिगण अब निरीक्षण अधिकारी परेड का निरीक्षण करने जा रहे हैं। उनके साथ हैं भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी के समादेशक एवं परेड कमांडर।
Ladies and gentlemen, a plethora of adaptations in the training regimen have been incorporated owing to the guidelines issued in view of the COVID-19 scenario. The impact is clearly visible in the formation of the contingents as well. The number of the contingents has been reduced from 10 to 8, and the distance amongst the gentlemen cadets has been increased from the earlier 0.5 meters to 2 meters now. This has been possible only due to the perseverance and unwavering diligence of the directing staff and the gentlemen cadets. Since this is a historic passing out parade, by its precarious scenario, measures have been put in place in terms of live telecast of the event to ensure that the near and dear ones of the gentlemen cadets do not miss out on witnessing the proud moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the adjutant, Lieutenant Colonel Raman Gakkar, Sena Medal on his grey charger Zorawar. The Academy adjutant astride his charger is a symbol of authority and discipline. An alumnus of the National Defence Academy and the Indian Military Academy, Lieutenant Colonel Raman Gakkar was commissioned into 16th Battalion, the 6th Light Infantry on 9th December 2006. The officer has been an assistant adjutant at the Officers Training Academy, Chennai, and instructor at Indian Military Training Team, Bhutan. The officer has operational experience of counter-infiltration operations in Jammu and Kashmir, counter-terrorism operations in the Kashmir Valley, and counter-insurgency operations in Nagaland. The officer has been awarded with both General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Commendation and the Chief of Army Staff Commendation twice. The officer was awarded Sena Medal Gallantry in August 2018 while serving with the 2nd Rashtra Rifles Battalion in the Valley. A graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, Lieutenant Colonel Raman Gakkar assumed the appointment of Adjutant, Indian Military Academy on 9th September 2019.
There are 3 military bands on parade today. They are the Indian Military Academy Band, Bengal Engineers Group and Center Band, and the Garhwal Rifles Regimental Center Band. They have been conducted by Subhada Major Dayaram Joshi of the Indian Military Academy Band.
and gentlemen, you can now see the adjutant moving to take his position at the western end of the drill square. Ladies and gentlemen, now the presentation ceremony for the award winners will take place. The award winners for Spring Term 2021 are the Sword of Honor, awarded to the Gentleman Cadet adjudged overall best amongst the passing out course, and the Silver Medal, awarded to the Gentleman Cadet standing second in the overall order of merit of the passing out course. The winner is Battalion Under Officer Mukesh Kumar. The Gold Medal, awarded to the Gentleman Cadet standing first in the overall order of merit of the passing out course. The winner is Academy Under Officer Deepak Singh. The Bronze Medal, awarded to the Gentleman Cadet standing third in the overall order of merit of the passing out course. The winner is Academy Cadet Adjutant Lamneet Singh. The Technical Graduate Course Silver Medal, The winner is Junior Under Officer Daksh Kumar Pant. The medal for the best gentleman cadet standing first amongst the gentlemen cadets from friendly foreign countries. Winner is Junior Under Officer Kinle Nobu from Bhutan. The Chief of Army Staff Banner presented to the champion company of Spring Term 2021. The winner is Dograi Company.
If you take your attention towards your left, you will see that the Chief of Army Staff Banner is now being returned to the Academy by Junior Under Officer Mukul Ingle of Casino Company. It shall be presented to the champion company of the present term. Banner carrier is now being slung across the right shoulder of Senior Under Officer Ankit Baroni of Dograi Company to enable him to receive the Chief of Army Staff Banner.
The Sword of Honor is the most coveted recognition that a gentleman cadet aspires to possess. It is given for the best overall performance by a gentleman cadet in military training, academics, sports, and extracurricular activities. The Sword of Honor has become a symbol signifying best of the best. The reviewing officer will now present medals to the award winners for Spring Term 2021. Winner of the Sword of Honor and Silver Medal, Battalion Under Officer Mukesh Kumar. Winner of the Gold Medal, Academy Under Officer Deepak Singh. Winner of bronze medal, Academy Cadet Adjutant Lavneet Singh. Winner of Technical Graduate Course Silver Medal, Junior Under Officer Daksh Kumar Pant. Winner of medal for Best Gentleman Cadet from friendly foreign countries, Junior Under Officer Kinle Norbu from Bhutan. Winner of the Chief of Army Staff Banner, Dogra Company.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal winners are now marching back to take their positions. It is indeed a proud moment for them as well as for all those who have been associated with the training here, and of course for their parents.
पुरस्कार विजेता अब परेड पर अपना स्थान ले रहे हैं। अपने इस प्रदर्शन के लिए न केवल जेंटलमैन कैडेट्स अपितु उनके प्रशिक्षक और भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी का स्टाफ भी गौरव का अनुभव कर सकते हैं। इस सत्र के चीफ ऑफ आर्मी स्टाफ बैनर के विजेता है डोगरा कंपनी। इस कंपनी के जेंटलमैन कैडेट्स के लिए भी यह गौरवान्वित होने का अवसर है। यह बैनर इस कंपनी के जेंटलमैन कैडेट्स को अगले सत्र तक लैंडयार्ड दाहिने कंधे पर लगाने का विशेषाधिकार प्रदान करता है।
The reviewing officer will now address the parade.
Lieutenant General Harinder Singh, Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Yuddha Seva Medal, Sena Medal, or Vishisht Sena Medal. Commandant, Indian Military Academy. Major General Jagjit Singh Mangat, Vishisht Sena Medal, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor. Directing Staff, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, members of the media, and the gentlemen cadets of 148 regular and 131 technical graduate courses. Indeed, it is a singular honor and a very proud privilege for me to review the parade and address you all today. At the very outset, I wish to compliment each one of you for a very smart turnout and an immaculate parade, which is a reflection of the discipline imbibed by you and your high standards of training. Today also is a very special day for me, as exactly 39 years ago, on this very day, that is 12th of June 1982, I had the similar privilege of being passed out with my course from the same drill square. Gentlemen, the Indian Military Academy stands tall amongst the training establishments world over, and our alumni have done us proud, not only in the battlefields, but across varied domains. And I am very sanguine that all of you, including the gentlemen cadets from friendly foreign countries, shall carry this legacy forward and script new tales of courage, valor, leadership and glory for your respective nations. For the 341 Indian gentlemen cadets and 84 gentlemen cadets from our friendly foreign countries who are passing out today, this is a momentous occasion, and it shall be etched in your memory and treasured for times to come. The bonds that you have forged shall bind our countries together and guide our association ahead in this complex yet interconnected, globalized world. Let me congratulate each one of you on this defining moment of your commissioning as an officer, for having successfully completed the challenging training at the Academy despite the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. You are aware that these are extremely challenging times. While the world is facing the challenge of COVID-19 pandemic, there also exist varied conflicts, military conflicts in different parts of the world. Each of you must be fully seized of the fact that you are stepping into an era wherein conventional military operations are increasingly influenced by disruptive technologies, blurring definition of threats, expanding domains of conflict, and interplay of multipolar complexities. Hence, modern warfare has transformed from simple clash of military powers to a very complex, fluid, fast-paced and amorphous battles. These are also characterized by network forces, high technology precision and lethal weapons, non-contact and asymmetric warfare. More so, the external and internal challenges that the nation faces are only bound to increase as the new world order emerges. So these are very interesting and challenging times. And as young military leaders of the future, every bit of what you have imbibed here at IMA will be put to test. Therefore, your awareness, your proficiency and leadership has to remain dynamic, has to remain contemporary, and has to evolve constantly. The checkbook motto, which places your nation and the men you command at the highest pedestal, must always be your guiding light. To inspire and motivate, there is no substitute to personal conduct and soldierly ethos. Successful armies the world over have junior leadership that leads by personal example. Very shortly, you shall march off the parade ground, taking the final step, and shall receive the President's commission. You shall then join the ranks of your respective armies. You shall be placed in command of some of the finest troops in the world. As junior leaders, the core values of integrity, honesty, loyalty, courage, compassion, and selfless service should remain your guiding principles. You should always strive to make yourself worthy of the men you command. On this solemn occasion, I pay homage to our forebearers and alumni of this glorious institute who have made the supreme sacrifice for the nation in the true traditions of our army. Their acts of valor must continue to inspire us. I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the contributions of our brave healthcare and frontline workers for their tireless efforts for the well-being of humanity and securing a COVID-free future for us. Today, I'm also very certain that your parents are witnessing your smart and confident steps on the national and social media. I welcome them all to the family of the armed forces and compliment them for their invaluable contribution in your journey. I'm sure your parents, who are keenly awaiting your arrival back home, will notice the positive transformation that you all have undergone during this period of training. I convey my gratitude to the proud parents and guardians of the passing out course and thank them for dedicating their wards to the service of the nation. I also wish to compliment the passing out course on the successful completion of training at this academy. And in the same breath, I extend my felicitations to the instructional, academic and administrative staff of the Indian Military Academy who have greatly contributed to the same. I extend my best wishes to each one of you for a distinguished career in one of the most noble professions that you have chosen. My special felicitations to the award winners who have worked hard for the honors. I would also like to place on record my compliments to the Commandant, Indian Military Academy and his complete team for actualizing a truly world-class contemporary training regime which shall hold these future scholar warriors in good stead. The recent efforts towards modernization of infrastructure at the Academy are distinctly evident and very futuristic. The fact that the Academy maintain strict protocols towards a largely COVID-free environment and ensure uninterrupted training despite proximal spread of this pandemic deserves special appreciation. Finally, a word of counsel to the passing out gentlemen cadets. Gentlemen, today you must stand tall as you take the first step into your military career. And you must always continue to do so with full pride in your uniform and your status as an officer and a gentleman. You must be, I repeat, you must be an exemplary role model for the men you command. Your nation has high expectations of you. Go out there and achieve the impossible in these very challenging yet interesting times. However, while doing so, and at every step of your career and life, you must remember, imbibe and follow the Jetmodian credo. I wish you all good luck and Godspeed. May you remain blessed with valor and wisdom in the service to the nation. Jai Hind.
भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी का निशान अब परेड मैदान से बाहर ले जाया जाएगा। आपसे निवेदन है कि जब परेड निशान को सलामी दे तो आप खड़े हो जाएं एवं वर्दीधारी सैल्यूट करें।
Ladies and gentlemen, you will now see the honor and pride of the Indian Military Academy. That is the colors till now being shouldered by the final term being handed over to the proud second termers. They will hereafter be honored torchbearers of the traditions and valor of olive greens to be. The gentlemen cadets in the Nishan Toli have displayed exemplary skills in drill, bearing and turnout. It is a matter of great honor for them to be carrying the colors of the Indian Military Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look behind the passing out post, you will see gentlemen cadets of the second term take the position at the general corridor to salute the passing out post as a mark of honor and respect to their seniors.
अंतिम पक्ष से दूसरे को अंदर को चली को Go!
कुछ गौरवपूर्ण ये अवसर है प्रतिज्ञाएं करने का, कुछ अपने देश से, कुछ अपने माता पिता से, कुछ अपने साथियों से और कुछ अपने आप से। मन समर्पित, तन समर्पित और यह जीवन समर्पित, चाहता हूं देश के प्रति तुझे कुछ और भी दूं।
For a cup of tea, followed by the pipping ceremony.
और सज्जनों, आपसे निवेदन है कि आप सभी जलपान एवं पिपिंग समारोह हेतु निजाम पवेलियन की ओर प्रस्थान करें। आपसे यह भी निवेदन है कि आप परेड मैदान में प्रवेश न करें।
You are requested to follow the ushers who will guide you to the respective enclosures using the road onto your left, that is the shore mark. We hope you enjoy the parade as much as we have in organizing it for you.
आपसे निवेदन है कि आप सभी अशर्स के साथ चलें, जो आपको आपके ठीक बाईं ओर स्थित शौर्य मार्ग से होते हुए पिपिंग समारोह की ओर ले जाएंगे। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।